Garbodor, will you allow me to... Garbodor gave Melia a sample of its body. Please, Garbodor. The people you brought here don't belong here. Please, I'm asking you with all my heart. Set them free. They have nothing to do with this. We'll find a way to fix this. Garbodor? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Rejuvenation Let's Play. In the previous episode, we basically found out that there is a mission, an objective that Spacia and Tiempo wants us to do. It's almost like a trial of proving that we are worthy of being in the past avium, if we can be trusted. So if you remember a couple episodes back involving the stuff that happened in the Marble Mansion and Canon having the orb, the explosive orb, basically what we have to do is, for whatever reason, Canon was teleported to here in West Giran, somewhere where we haven't been able to access, and it's been on lockdown, and we have to basically save him from here in a timely manner to prove that we're worthy. Otherwise, he's gonna blow up and everything in this area is gonna blow up, essentially. But we're also down here in the sewers being chased by what I'm assuming is like a void Garbodor or whatever the thing is called. Rift Garbodor. So, and it's been like eating up people. I don't know if it's like actually like killing them, but people have been getting eaten up, and it's been a real weird thing to kind of acknowledge and experience. Oh. Okay. I'm not afraid of you all. Where's the plan? They sent you to this dimension too? Oh my, Canon. Canon, are you okay? Are you hurt? What are you doing all the way down here, bud? Melia and Venom too? Just what's going on here? The hags sent you into the my home and used you as a test for us. Well, that's irritating. So this isn't some pocket dimension or something? No, this is reality. Sadly, we came here to rescue you. I'm here, but there's kind of a problem. When I woke, I came into contact with this monster and it ate the orb. I tried to fight it, but of course I don't have any Pokemon to help with that. It got hurt while chasing me and its form dissipated, only for it to regenerate itself. Great, so not only is it deadly, but it can explode at any moment. Regenerate itself. It's possible it's searching for things to eat so that it can get the energy necessary to do so. But if that orb you mentioned before is explosive, then it would contain a massive amount of energy to begin with. Eating other people wouldn't be necessary to sustain itself, at least for a while. Maybe it's looking for something. Or someone. It's only eating humans. Also, now that you found your friend, you're not going to leave me, are you? You guys. I really owe you guys something. I don't know what, but it's going to be good. Okay, first things first. I'm going to give Razor Plant authorization. Let's go, companion buddy. That's done. Canyon, you told me before that you don't have a trainer card, right? I don't. A shame. We'll figure out something later, but maybe you can go crawling through the pipes, hey? Let's march on ahead. I'm gonna get this TM first. This TM that I probably should have left on the ground, considering it's fake tears. I'll wait here. I don't want to cause too much trouble. Good guy, Cannon. Help! Cannon! This is awful. No, it's not. Cannon is stupid. Stop getting kidnapped, you dingus. If this guy graduated from Damsel in Distress College, I would say yeah. This guy literally stood next to a pipe when there's a monster rummaging through them. He's got a point. But you just can't... Yeah. Dingus. Well, it's a good thing we're heading down there anyway. He'll be fine. I hope so. Why do I feel like this explosive orb is gonna blow up the Garbodor, but it's also gonna kill everybody he's ate? That's just me. Huh? This place is looking kind of nuts. I haven't been on the floor for a while, so seeing it like this is shocking. Shockingly annoying. I'm gonna have to be the one to chop all this off. I'm gonna have to pay someone to get rid of it. There goes my investment in Anime Season 3. It's all hopeless. It's too late. We've suffered down here for far too long. Now we're getting help? Huh? Orion, didn't you just come down here yesterday? Dramatic. This whole thing, to me, feels dramatic. Bolton? I don't have a ground type, do I? I mean, I could go unique. You know, because I'm gonna anticipate him going for an electric type move, which obviously is gonna get powered up by this terrain. Wild charge. Just don't do half. Oh my god, that does nothing, actually. I'm gonna Swords Dance. That was a risky thing for me to do, but +2 attack. This should kill. Gets the defense drop. Stunfisk. That's crazy that he lives. But we should live this, right? We don't. Ow. So you're telling me stab wild charge from Bolton did less? That's actually kind of crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. I'm just gonna Leaf Blade. I don't think this makes contact. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, I just want to leave. I didn't mean to skip his dialogue. I was trying to... I was more so trying to go and heal. But luckily we bought 10 lava cookies. I don't remember when the hell I did that, but past me thought about something. Thinking about doing something intelligent. Okay, so there's doors over there, but there is... Ooh. Hey, that's why the elevator isn't working. It's covered with vines. Let's clear it out of the way. Hold on, wait here. Phew, there. We can finally be useful. This is the last floor, so that monster must just be up ahead. Code Caroso. Also, great that there's a recovery component machine right here before I go in. But I wanted to check something else before I went down there, because I wanted to see. That doesn't do anything. And this is locked. Okay. So it would have been a waste of time if I tried to go in. Level 15 Salandit. Would you look at that? I guess I need to check my thing before I go in, right? Rift Dex. Code Caroso. So we are fighting Rift Garbodor, whom is Poison Dark and has the ability of Poison Heal. Created as a punishment by Zeta for its interference, Garbodor roamed the land in search of its creator Melia to ensure that its efforts were valued and not in vain. Because I was gonna say, didn't we battled a Garbodor at the beginning of this game? Okay, so he has no speed. So we're probably outspeeding him with a bunch of our guys. My thing is, with him being poison dark, he only has the one weakness, being ground, which we have a couple of ground type moves, but as we saw, his defenses are pretty high. So I'm thinking, because Billy should outspeed. If we get a Leech Seed off, and then maybe get to lowering its speed, we should be fine. All the people the monster took seem to all be in one piece. Volta and the other news reporters are here. Cannon's here too, thank goodness. Are we just gonna ignore the beast that's literally right in front of us? You guys need to pay more attention. This should be easy. If all the people here, that means it doesn't have anyone in its belly. Let's rip it to shreds. Wait! There's something about this thing that's been bothering me. Well, of course, I mean, just look at it. It's horrendously ugly and smelly. No, I mean, it's familiar. I know I've seen it before. Yeah, this is the... I knew I was... I mean, I read the entry on it, but, like, I remember this from the very beginning. Its attitude is familiar, isn't it? The rude attacks, the aggressive personality. We've all seen it before, a very long time ago. It's you, isn't it? Garbodor? It is, Razorplant Venom. This is the same Garbodor we encountered at the abandoned sewers. The same one who saved us from Team Zen in Goldenwood Forest. The last time we saw you, you were fighting off Zeta. He must have done this to you. Done what exactly? This is a Pokemon then. Zeta had the power to turn a Pokemon into a Rift Pokemon. So what do we do then? I can't stay here. This has gotten real personal real fast. Maybe we don't have to destroy it. It's possible we could revert it to a regular Garbodor. Is it? What do we have to do? I'll need a sample of it. Maybe I could take a look at it back at the lab. Garbodor, will you allow me to... Garbodor gave Melia a sample of its body. Please, Garbodor. The people you brought here don't belong here. Please, I'm asking you with all my heart. Set them free. They have nothing to do with this. We'll find a way to fix this. Garbodor? He's getting angry. Friend or not, Garbodor is still corrupt. It'll attack us if it feels threatened in any way. We should retreat for now. The sample should give me enough to work with back at the lab. So we're focusing on the sample Melia got from that Garbodor. Currently, Garbodor's body is filled with the brim with a substance called Rift Matter. I assume this is what causes a Pokemon, or perhaps even people, to mutate into what we know as Rift beings. Separating the Rift Matter from the host seems to be too dangerous to do. We're trying our best, but with the knowledge of what we have now, I don't know. What are our other options then? Surely we can't leave that thing down there. It's causing too many problems. Can we capture it somehow? Maybe in a Pokeball or something? I doubt any Pokeball will work, as it will have trouble registering Garbodor's Pokemon signature. It's like if you were to throw a Pokeball at a human. It'd just hurt and give you seasonal depression. I'll let my partners do all they can, but if we can't figure it out by tomorrow, the only option would be to destroy it. I understand. Melia. First and foremost, the people of West Giran are the priority. That includes the people Garbodor is keeping hostage down in the sewers. Not to mention that the orb Garbodor is holding can explode at any time. It's too dangerous to keep this going. There's still hope, though. We have until the morning. I don't want to get my hopes up. I'll be waiting in the lobby. We're doing the best we can. Yeah, we appreciate it. If the worst case scenario comes through, we'll deal with it somehow. The answer you seek may lie somewhere within the past. Search for it, if you wish. You doing okay, Razor Plant? I know the situation is shitty. Maybe you should sit down in the lobby. That might make you feel better. I'm here to make a deal with the owner of this power plant. I'm about to make so much money. Nothing to do but sit and wait for the results. If it turns out that GARBADOR must be destroyed, then that's just how things have to be. Okay, but my thing is, how... Is it because, you know, this place is in the past? Is that why? It's a doll of someone their entire body has been stabbed multiple times and their face has been burned off. I have no idea what that is. I can't tell. The map of Avium. Post-Calamity. There are markers for Sheridan Village and GDC on it. Looks like strange writing written on the board in chalk. Is that something? Something in the past. It's a notebook that has an extensive amount of filled pages. Read it. Meeting existentialist whom hearten. To the person reading this notebook was meant for you. I have studied the heart of humans and Pokemon for a very long time. The heart I refer to is not the physical one, but the spiritual one. You may even refer to it as a soul. You may have come across Pokemon with closed hearts. These are called Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon feel nothing but the desire to hurt and destroy and truly and utterly soulless beings. These Pokemon are known for attacking Pokemon and humans alike, I should say. Fortunately, a process known as purification was created to reopen the hearts of Shadow Pokemon. This created the possibility of redemption for Pokemon thought to be too far gone. Too far gone. Ah, yes. I've come across beings far worse than Shadow Pokemon. Beings completely devoid of every emotion excluding hatred. I think I shall call these Pokemon Dimensional Rift Pokemon. These beings are Pokemon that have their inner darkness amplified to its maximum potential. This emotion then implodes within the Pokemon. This allows Pokemon to gain a circular orb form. Although this is the first form they take, it is their dormant form. In this form, they cannot do much. However, when provoked, the Pokemon can morph into their true body born from hatred, of course. This is when a being like no other appears. This is very, very difficult to revert them back at this state. But should we? It is then when they are most vulnerable. Their body is the literal manifestation of their heart and soul. It is in this form that we are able to purify them back to their original being. The process isn't too complicated either. You may not understand it, but someone will. Take this book and follow these directions. It gets really complicated from here on out, but this seems very important. A new time limit has been created. This action has affected the future. Because I would imagine, right, if I didn't come back here, the GARBADOR would just be, like, destroyed. Blow up. And maybe that still maybe that still does happen, but I just feel like it obviously affects the outcome in some aspect. It didn't really give me a clear answer on whether or not, on how to like purify it, or if it can be saved, but it sounds like it can be. And that's what we're going to try to do. I imagine that we still have to battle it to like knock some sense into it, but this is where things are gonna get super duper curious. Because I wonder if I talked to Melia about it back in the lobby. No. Locked. If only we had more on Rift Beings, maybe it would be possible. Huh? What's up, Razorplant? You want me to read this? Don't know, it looks pretty lengthy, but I'm sure it's important. This is incredible. Oh my goodness, Eureka! What is it? Come on, tell us. Razorplant, I don't know where you got this book, but it has so much information on the Rift Pokemon. So with this info, I think it may be possible to save Garbodor. What, really? Please go get Melia. What? Yeah, it seems a lot more simple than I thought, too. You see, while Rift Matter is in fact fused with the DNA of Pokemon, it is distinguishable enough where there is a safe but long and arduous process of separating them. With this method, we have to go through each strand one by one, and yeah, we get it. We can save Garbodor. That's freaking awesome and all, but how do we get it to the point where we can separate the Rift Matter from its body? Something tells me that going down to Garbodor and trying to explain that we can save it will go well. Oh yeah, so you know how Canon said that Garbodor dissipates when defeated, but then slowly regens? Someone would have to defeat Garbodor in battle and bring back whatever is left of it in its broken down form. Preferably two of you. The Rift Matter has greatly widened in its battle capabilities, of course. Razorplant, Garbodor save us back in Goldenwood Forest. I think it would be wonderful and appropriate if you and I focused on this task together. What do you think? Yes, I knew you would be on board. This is amazing news. Should we go immediately? Alright. And then I'm going to save my game here. I know I probably don't need to, but I don't know if it's going to be faster if I go about it this way or not. We'll see. Garbodor, we never got the chance to thank you for saving us all that time ago. But it's like a string of fate has led us all here to thank you in a different type of way. Razorplant and I, no, everyone here, we're going to save you from this. We'll undo the curse Zeta placed upon you. Oh my god, bro's got 3 shields. Okay, so she's got a Snorlax. Corruption seeps from every crevice. Alright, like I said, we need to go for the Leech Seed immediately, so we whittle down this guy's health. If we can get a pair on it, that'd be awesome. No. Okay, how much is that going to do to me? Okay, that does do quite a bit. Foliage caused harm, and I was poisoned. It's healed in the corruption, and it has a Black Sledge. But we do have the Leech Seed on, too. Okay, so I think, like I said, Billy's probably going to have to go down here. There's not a whole lot I can do with that. But this will lower the speed more. And I feel like what I have to do... Oh, that's good damage. Because, yeah, Sludge Wave is going to kill. I imagine that Melia's Snorlax has immunity. Unfortunately, it does not take any additional damage with this turn because of the fact that we lost somebody. I'm going to Snarl. I know it's not going to do, like, anything for damage, but if I can lower this thing's special attack... and get the chance to potentially switch in Unique and Swords Dance, I'm going to take the opportunity. Oh, it's super effective. I didn't know... I didn't know that that would be super effective. I also have not been paying attention to know if it's been getting... like, if it's badly poisoned or not. Okay, but Snorlax is eating up these hits very nicely. Okay, so I have a choice to make. Do I go Unique now? And... Swords Dance? Or do I go Meatball and potentially get a Guts buff? I think I do that. Go Meatball, get the Guts buff. I'm gonna Power Up Punch as well. Cleared itself of stat drops. But it didn't lose. That's huge. It's it lost itself of the speed drops and the special attack drops, but we still have the Leech Seed on it. And now that I have Guts, and we get the Para. Oh my god. That was a Rourke that lived? That's crazy. Okay, so now that it's poisoned, or sorry, paralyzed, I almost want to Power Up Punch again and then get a Storm Throw. Even though it's actually probably not smart to do that because it's poison and grass now. That's big damage there. It has a Citrus Berry. Get myself a +2 attack. Giga Drain. Okay, you got the Zoroark. That's fine, because that's not gonna do... it's not gonna get you nearly any health back. And for me, the poison is doing... not really doing that much damage either. Let's go for the Body Slam. Gilded Arrow. Body Slam. Huge damage. Belch. Okay. This is gonna be a hard battle. Of Scrap Metal. Cleared itself of its stat drops. Fractured boost its special defense. Ah, it sucks. Wait. There's a chance I live. And if I live, I'm not gonna do like an extreme amount of damage, but I should do a good amount of damage. Flamethrower doesn't do much. Storm Throw, a +2, does a great amount of damage, and it gets paralyzed. That's massive. Because I think we survive one more turn. Yes, we do. I probably should have went for Power Up Punch. Gorged itself on nearby rocks. Clears itself of stat drops. Lowered its defense. Oh, this is huge. I'm basically +3. Oh my god. Now imagine if I try to do that in a nuzlocke mode. First try. That's insane that throw did that much work. I mean, you got to give assistance to the go-goat as well. That's how you, like, that's what I'm saying though. Like, some of these battles, like, I got to think about going about the battles like that. In fact, that leech seed came in as much help as it did. Thinking about, okay, I got power up punch, I got guts, I'll take advantage of me being poisoned, get myself some buffs, and then body slam, getting the para. One turn of para that essentially decided the entire fight. That was huge. Did we do it? We must have. It shrank down into nothing. This is the form we needed in, right? Yeah, great work, guys. I'll just have to sedate it so I have enough time to bring it back to the lab. 1, 2, 3, and Zapu. Phew, that should do it. We did it. Razorblade, Venom, Eric, we did it. We were successful. Holy heck, we actually did it. I guess it still would have had to actually reverse what happened to GARBADOR before we celebrate, but I'm confident me and my team will be able to do it, surely. I could sing, ooh, I could even dance, and that would be so tragic. I wonder what happened to the orb then. It's lodged within GARBADOR's body, but it looks like GARBADOR drained that thing dry. It was using it to live, after all. I wouldn't worry about it anymore. Huh? Awesome! This is just too awesome. We did it! Soon after, Eric and Razorplant brought GARBADOR up to the plant above the ground. Everyone seemed to be doing well. Most of them don't even remember what happened to them. Guess that was the side effect of having your energy drained by a GARBADOR. Nevertheless, Cannon and the others were safe. Unfortunately, I got caught up by Volta and she wanted to interview me. It makes sense, as I was the missing girl, but I couldn't tell her all about the stuff with Q-Gear. I made up a story about how I was kidnapped by Team Zen and that my dad came to rescue me, but ultimately sacrificed himself. After all, he did try to help back on Valor Mountain. Because of his efforts, Dad was given a plaque to honor his sacrifice. Crawley and his rangers all came to honor him. I was so glad. I didn't want to stay in my old room again, so Venom's mom invited me to stay over indefinitely. She also offered to have Razorplant stay there, but Razorplant always seemed too busy with something. It's unsurprising, Razorplant is always running around the region doing who knows what. Eric invited all of us over to play some games and watch movies. So Amber's here with Melia, Eric, Venom, Cannon, and then whoever the hell that looks like that's probably a cardboard cutout. I ain't gonna lie. Razorplant and Venom suggested we invite Amber over. She's still technically banned, so we had to smuggle her in. Oops. I think we all needed a break to just be carefree for a few days. Everything worked out for once. I'm glad for all of my friends. Hanging out with friends is super awesome. Glad you guys could come over, and it was nice meeting you, Amber. It was fun until you totally cheated. Someone's salty they got 3-stocked. It's okay though. After a few more sessions, you may have a chance of killing me at least once. I'm done playing that stupid game. Or I'm done playing that game forever. It's stupid. Such a hothead, Amber. It's okay to lose. We all lost to Eric too. He beat all of us? He clearly knows what he's doing and we don't. The only person who got close to winning was Razorplant, and that's not really saying anything. That is the life. That is the feeling of winning. You're pretty good at video games, but I bet Razorplant would whoop you in a battle. Come on. What? I mean, I gotta battle him eventually, but like, come on, really? We gotta instigate? Eh? Razorplant beat me? No way. I have an 80% win rate. If I keep winning, I'll rank up. Don't underestimate Razorplant. They're practically a prodigy. We had a close battle all the way back when, but Razorplant beat me in the end. I'm not a gym leader, but Razorplant has defeated me on multiple occasions. Yeah, I lost too. I contributed to the pity party. Gotta admit, my interest is piqued, but maybe do I want to battle Razorplant now? I am a gym leader, so there is an incentive to do so. What do you say, Razorplant? Want to battle? I would assume we're not battling right now. Great, there's an elevator to my gym at the power plant. There are seats there if you guys want to watch. Sure, I gotta run there and hope I don't get caught by the police. I wouldn't miss this for anything. I'm so excited. Could be an interesting display, something to learn from, for sure. Great, let's get going then. Alright, so my team I know is not entirely leveled up to 60. I don't think we need them to be 60. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt. I don't have any EXP candies, I don't think, though. I have a rare candy. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out in the next episode. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you show your support by clicking the like button down below because it'd be greatly appreciated. If you enjoy the content, why not subscribe as well? There's other Pokemon videos that we do up on the channel, as well as some other games that we like to play from time to time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.